Today I'm bringing you Scotland's Euro 2024 tactics. I know, it's not been a great start so far. We've been absolutely battered by Germany, drawn with Switzerland, and it comes into the final game against Hungary. But I'm going to show you exactly how this tactic should work in Football Manager 2024, and let's see, can we win it all? Before we get into the results and the tactic itself, can you do me just one favour? Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoy this sort of content, consider becoming a member on the channel or a member over on Patreon. We have all save files from future rebuilds going there, we have all experiment files that I do, and we also have all tactics uploaded there as well. So if you're wanting any of the tactics, rebuilds or experiment files that I ever do, they'll all be available to download just from there, and it massively helps me out. I know times are tough, so if you can't afford to do any of those, even though there are 99p options, if you can't afford to do them, just a like, a comment and a subscribe will do me a massive favour. It will really help me grow as a creator. But let's get straight into the results. So yes, just like the Germany tactic video, we have the exact groups that we have in real life. However, again, the fixture list isn't correct. This time it's the complete reverse of real life. We have Hungary, Switzerland and then Germany. So hopefully we've already qualified before we get to the Germany game. And in doing so, just like in the German tactic, we have went with the exact same squad that Steve Clarke has picked for this year's Euros. So let's see, can we take Scotland past a group stage of a major tournament for the first time in history? We'll get straight to the end of the groups. So we open up our campaign with Billy Gilmour taking that penalty, putting us 1-0 up inside the 16th minute before Hungary equalised just before the break from a corner to make it 1-1 going into the second half, before Hungary from Dardai at the back plays it to Schaefer, pressing on forward, Nemeth to Schlobzlai, and he puts them 2-1 ahead in the 76th minute. Unfortunately, we need a goal here, and Ryan Christie plays it into John McGinn in the middle. John McGinn, long ball through to Shea Adams, who manages to equalise in the 87th minute, and that is exactly how this game ended. A 2-2 draw from being 1-0 up to being 2-1 down, 2 each in the 87th minute. A great first result so far. 1 point on the board. Let's see how we do against the Swiss. We have Jack Hendry picking up the ball against Switzerland, playing it out wide to Porteous, plays it to McTominay, who scores a lovely goal from the outside of the box to give us a 1-0 lead early on, for Shea Adams breaking into the box here, cuts it back across, goalkeeper spills it, and it's just pressure on the ball constantly in the box. John McGinn scores from that attacking midfield role that you'll see pressing forward. Andy Robertson plays it to McGregor, Robertson swings it back in, McGinn again from a very tight angle, makes it 3-0 in the 48th minute, and that's exactly how it ended. Scotland 3, Switzerland 0, and that might be enough to see us finish second in the group. Ilkay Gundogan for Germany here, playing it forward to Timo Werner to Kimmich, to Gnabry. Timo Werner puts them 1-0 up inside the 3rd minute. Unfortunately, an early goal to lose there for Joshua Kimmich, plays it to Werner on the edge of the box, just easily walks inside and slots that in the 10th minute, and there you go, Germany 2, Scotland 0. But that result is enough to see us finish second in the group, 1 point above Switzerland, and into the first knockout round of the Euros. The first time Scotland have ever made it past the group stage of an international tournament, so let's see how far we can go. And we play Spain in the knockout round. Koke swings it into Morata, early-ish goal for the Spaniards. For in the second half, Ryan Porteous cuts inside to Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor running forward with the ball to John McGinn, manages to just chip it into the bottom corner to make it 1-1 after 90 minutes. Extra time saw no goal, so we saw Shankland firing home a penalty to put us 1-0 up. For Morata then fired another one in. It's going to be tense here. Billy Gilmour again, his second penalty of the tournament. Canales past Gunn in the bottom corner. Lewis Morgan manages to put it in the bottom corner himself. Thiago, the Liverpool player, manages to, again, that bottom corner is getting fired into a lot. Ryan Christie manages to play it right down the middle. Ansu Fati then steps up, he puts it in the bottom corner as well. Ryan Porteous manages to again smash it down the middle. And what you didn't see was Pedro Porro missed his penalty. So we have beaten Spain on penalties 5-4 to go through to the quarter-final stage. Can the Tartan army hold on? We will see. We'll see how far we can go. And up against the old enemy, England v Scotland. Billy Gilmour again from the penalty spot, steadying himself. He manages to play the ball underneath Jordan Pickford into that bottom corner, and that was the only goal of the game. Scotland 1, England 0 in the quarter-finals of the Euros. As you can see, we had 60% of the ball, we had 60% possession. We were probably the better team overall, and we are through to the semi-finals. This run will continue. Then the semi-finals, it took till the second half for Theo Hernandez went down the left-hand side, cuts it across for a melee in the box, and it looks like Giroud taps that in to give France the lead just for the hour mark. Camavinga up to Ousmane Dembele. He chips it wide for Mbappe, who cuts inside and just slots that past Angus Gunn. 65 minutes on the clock, it's not looking good. Mbappe again the left, back to Theo Hernandez, to Camavinga, Camavinga to Kamara, and Kamara just fires that home. 3-0 in the 88th minute, nothing coming. But it's that man again, Billy Gilmour, from the penalty spot with the consolation goal, and unfortunately that's where our journey ends. We have lost in the semi-finals 3-1 to France, but as you will agree, it's been a phenomenal run. So now we'll get straight into the tactic, look at the tournament as a whole and see exactly how we've done this. So looking at the tournament stats as a whole, we had 8 goals, tied 4th with Austria. In terms of most shots, we're not on the list, fewest shots, we're not there. Possession wise, we're 8th with 52% possession, fewest conceded, we are not here, but Angus Gunn kept 2 clean sheets throughout the tournament. In terms of the player stats, we can see most goals, Billy Gilmour with 3 and John McGinn with 3. Most assists, we've not got anybody there. I don't think we've really got anybody in any of the other stats because it was a real team effort overall. And in terms of goalkeeping, we've not got anybody there. So there we have it. That is the tournament. And as you can see, France have went on to beat Portugal in that tournament. We'll actually take a look and see if the awards have been drawn yet. And they have Best Player, Kylian Mbappe. Dream Team, we have Billy Gilmour in as one of the substitutes. 6 games, 3 goals, fair enough. All of them were from the penalty spot, but I would take 3 goals from Billy Gilmour in this tournament, I really would. But now, we'll go straight to what you're here for, and that is the tactical breakdown itself. So here is Scotland's Euro 2024 tactic. To be honest, this is how Steve Clarke has set up his Scotland side for the majority of his time as manager. As usual, we'll go through the team instructions, then go through the player roles, etc. So we're going with a balanced mentality. In possession, we are going to play fairly wide, with the wing backs going out wide, and you'll have the 2 attacking midfielders kind of, you'll see they can just play wherever they want going out wide. We're going to pass into space, play out of defence, we're going to have that short passing, we're going to have the slightly lower tempo, and we're going to be more disciplined. In the transition, we're going to counter, we're not going to press. Scotland aren't really known for their pressing, and we're going to distribute right across the back line, and we're going to have the goalkeeper roll it out. And out of possession, we're going with the mid block, but we're going with a higher defensive line. We're triggering the press more often, we're getting stuck in, and we are trapping outside. We're wanting the ball to stay out wide as much as possible, especially when we have the 3 centre halves in the middle. In terms of players, we have Angus Gunn, the goalkeeper, just on defend. He's not a sweeper keeper. Scotland will never play with a sweeper keeper, we just don't have the capabilities for that. We just have 3 centre backs, all just central defenders set to defend. We just have them as their standard instructions here. I toyed with playing Kieran Tierney in this position as the wide centre back, but I decided just to have them all as centre backs. That's what they're in because Robertson's not in the squad for some reason. Then we have Ralston on the right hand side, cross more often, and we have Kieran Tierney, who is normally Andrew Robertson, as cross more often. Both wing backs on support. We have the ball winning midfielder on defend as Callum McGregor. Billy Gilmour is the deep line playmaker on support, and in front of them we have both John McGinn and Scott McTominay, both with get further forward, both with roam from position, because as you'll know, when you see them, the two of them are just hunting everything down, hunting absolutely anything down that they can see. And up front we have Shea Adams as the advanced forward on attack with take more risks. So there we have it. That is the Scotland Euro 2024 tactic. It's not done great so far, but as you can see from this simulation, it's done quite well for us. We're semi-finalists in a major tournament. I would bite your hand off for that any day of the week. So there we go. If you get any other tactics from the Euros you want me to recreate, let me know down below. I've also got a poll on my Twitter page asking what you would like to see tactically after this, whether it be a current Euro tactic, another international tactic from previous years, or if you just want a overpowered tactic, anything you want. I am always open to suggestions, but as always, like, share and subscribe, and I will see you next time.